Yo, what's good, boys? It's currently 6:59 p.m. This topic reached my head and I gotta talk about it. I have to. Lately, I've been in the battle, in the storm of, do I want a girlfriend right now? Do I not? What are the pros and the cons of it? And today we're gonna go over it. Number one, it's the type of woman that you allow in your life that can majorly affect you. You could have a woman who supports you, that cares for you, that loves you, that nurtures you. But if you're not the man that you want to be, or you don't have the daily habits that that man has, or you don't have goals, why would you ever want that woman? She'll leave you. She'll leave you in the dust. You'll be burnt, bro. You'll be cooked. And it took me a long time to realize that. There were some of the darkest days in high school. I thought about ending it all. I didn't have family support. I was going through weed and alcohol cycles every single day. I'd wake up, smoke, drink. From the morning I woke up all the way till 3 a.m. in the morning. And during that time, I had a woman who supported me. And she cared for me, but I wasn't the man that I wanted to be, so we ended up splitting off. And I only say that because some of us aren't in the positions that we want to be in yet, or let alone know what direction we want to go in, and we want a girlfriend. The thing with that is, women are distractions, whether they want to admit it or not, to us men out there. For a man on his drive and his purpose, having a lady around that's distracting, that doesn't make him better or want to be better, completely takes all his focus from here to over there. And if you don't find a sense of balance, and I don't like using the word balance a lot because I think when you're a man on your purpose, most of your energy needs to go into your craft. But if you have a lady who's supportive and worth keeping around, you have to have a balance. And that balance comes from knowing when to give her attention and when not to. Back in my earlier days of dating, I would stay up till 3 a.m. on phone calls with girls that weren't even my girlfriend. And I'd wake up the next day sluggish, unprepared, unmotivated, got nothing done. I was giving all my energy into them, staying up late, and not setting boundaries. If you're a man who doesn't take control of his time, it shows women that you have nothing that you're working towards. As men, we're here to build. We're here to create. And if your lady can sense that you don't do that and all you do is fucking consume video games, junk food, porn, social media, fucking Pokemon cards, whatever the fuck, she's gonna dip on you because you don't have anything valuable. I would question God at times. I would ask him, I'm a man who goes to the gym, I'm a man who reads his book every morning, I make good money. Why don't I attract good quality women? And from my understanding, it's because I wasn't prepared. Why would God give you a woman that you're supposed to be with if you're not the man that can take on that pressure or being able to keep her and love her and give your attention to? Because women acquire a lot of attention. They're going to ask you, how does this dress look on me? They're going to ask you to go on dates. They're going to ask you to go on a walk at the fucking park, whatever the fuck it is. And if you don't have time to do that, just grind, build your purpose up, and then you can indulge in that. I find that it's kind of funny because I used to completely agree with people. Like, I want a girl. I know some of my friends, like, I always need a girl, I always need a girl. And the best thing that I've ever done in my life was take a break from dating. Taking a break from dating allows you to really figure out who you are. It allows you to put all your energy into yourself. My dad always told me since I was a kid, I understood why he told me this. It's because he didn't want me to be like him growing up. He told me that no matter how old you are, there's always going to be beautiful women. And that's the truth. I fully believe if a lady is meant for me, that at some point, we'll run into each other. It could be now, it could be 5 years from now, it could be a year from now, it could be today, who knows? But there will always be your person out there for you if you believe that inside. So stressing out about not having a girlfriend, even if you're a man, say you have a nice physique, say you make good money, say you have good character, and you don't have a woman yet in your life, be patient. Be patient. God is preparing that lady for you. And you have to fully believe that. Otherwise, you're going to get into a loop of attracting low-quality women, and they're going to be energy drainers. Fucking energy vampires. Now, when you get this woman, how do you approach it? Because I know a lot of men who, they get a girl and it's just their girl. It's like too much. Number one, your purpose must become before your lady. Like, your work has to be before her. And you have to set that boundary first. Because if you sell a lady on a dream that you're going to give everything to her and the world is hers, or say you take her out to nice dinners every time that you see her, or say you're constantly buying her things and you're trying to project this image of, like, that's your world, in the end of it, you'll end up falling to that, and she'll sniff it out, and you set your standard on the relationship too high. Way too high. Also, if you give her too much attention and time, you'll end up losing aura. What do I mean by losing aura? Like, she'll just sniff out that you got nothing better to do. Like, basically, you're just a bum-ass nigga. Me, when I talk to ladies, I am busy all the time. Not because I'm making it up. I force myself to be busy because right now, I'm in a stage in my life where I'm not the busiest man that I could be. But I know life is going to get a lot more busy. And I have to be able to set that boundary from the beginning so she doesn't over-expect anything too much. Another thing. Us men seek validation too much from women. You guys want to know if she's thinking about you. You want to know if you look good. You want to know if you're the best she ever had. Basically, a lot of insecurities. And if you're not a man who can know your worth and know that you're that top nigga, and know that you're that guy when it comes down to it, and don't have to worry about anyone stealing your bitch. And if they do, that's on her. It's never. That's the way I look at it. If someone can steal my bitch, she was never my bitch, because I'm that nigga. You understand? Like, that's how I view myself. So what I'm trying to say here is, make sure you're secure in yourself. Make sure you have enough self-love running through your blood. Make sure that you don't have to stress about someone taking your bitch, because that shit will eat you up. I was working last week, and there was this pretty girl that I was helping out at work, and her boyfriend was sitting by her, and I wasn't flirting with her or nothing. I literally just set down the shoe, asked her about sizes, because I sell shoes, and he was just mugging me. And they ended up getting into a fight and leaving the store. And I talked to my coworker, and my coworker was like, yeah, I said what's up to her, and he was just mugging. If you're a dude like that who's overprotective over your girl, that is cool. But be secure in yourself to where you're not worried about another attractive man coming in and she's wanting to choose up. You know, you're sure of yourself. You know your identity. You have the confidence. You've already built those skills up. That way, when you get a girl, you don't have to worry about that shit. Another thing is emotional attachment. A lot of men get overly attached to these women, right? The pussy good. She take care of you. You know what I'm saying? You start falling into your comfort zone. It's not a bad thing, but make sure that you don't get overly attached. And the way that I don't get overly attached is I don't see my woman that much. If I'm with a girl, I might see her once a week. I might see her at most twice a week. Not because I'm afraid of getting attached and falling in love, just because I want to set space right now for who I am. That's gonna, make sure that I'm still on my grind and I don't get attached. There's gonna be a moment in life where I get attached. That's just gonna happen. Like, there's gonna be a girl like me, I'm obsessed with her. But you can be obsessed with the girl, but also be to the point where you know your worth and you know your values. And also, you know how to separate your work from her love. Once you start mixing the two, it gets a little shaky in that bitch. Right? You start getting a little bit confused. You don't know what's going on. So, my advice right now for you guys is, if you want a girlfriend, make sure that you put your work first. I'm 22 years old. I've had trials and tribulations with women. By the grace of God, I know at some point my lady will come into my life, but it's not at the forefront of what I'm thinking about 24/7. A lot of men ask, why is it when I focus on my purpose that women start coming up to me? Why am I attracting ladies all of a sudden and I stop focusing on them? Because you got your fucking value back, nigga. You brought back your aura. You're not worried about it. If 10 bad bitches walk by me right now, I ain't even looking at them. Why? I don't give a fuck, because this shit's more important. You understand? And they can feel that. And the woman, they're smart creatures. But what I'm going to say is, if they see you on your grind, if they see you waking up at 5 a.m. every day, if they see that you get in that motion, they're going to come in to distract you. They're going to throw that booty around in your face. They're going to hit that lean over and show you them titties. And it's your job as a man to discern it. And it's your job as a man to stay focused. Because there is a lot of distractions right now. But the number one distraction for a man on his purpose is fucking woman. Now, a good quality woman, she'll help you out. She'll lift you up. She'll make you better. A low quality woman will bring you to the fucking ground. Remember that. I'm about to record this second video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. At Kyrie Josiah on Instagram. I'll put it right here on the fucking screen. And let's get to it!